Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Steven Strasburg gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strasburg has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 out, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. Very high, 2-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Jack Flaherty will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that can hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third.
In is Gerardo Parra. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Kendrick is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full. Paul DeYoung waits on deck. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So digging in now, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ball
3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ray.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. The 1-1 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Dexter Fowler waits on deck. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He beats the tag, safe. And in the late stages of game 3, they've broken the tie. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra has a play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals nothing. Leading off the inning, Steven Strasburg, and they'll need him to get something going here. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Howie.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something. Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2.
Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Kendrick, base runner at first with 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong ranging into shallow right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. And he's safe.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. 2-1 to Gerardo Parra.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two and 2 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Number 61 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ryan Zimmerman will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. He's safe at the plate, and we are all tied up now here in game 3.
Now obviously he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Colton Wong will stand in. Ozuna on at first, nobody out. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2-1. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Kendrick has it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Hot shot to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Trey Turner is on deck. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ray Turner.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Anthony Rendon will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Anthony Rendon.
Eaton stands at second with two gone. Fouled off. He's set the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the third baseman, Howie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Howie Kendrick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's ball 2 now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's 2-1 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Nationals.
Thank you, Heidi.
Roenis
Elias is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Elias.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
One and two now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yadier Molina. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Cardinals down to their final strike here, and they'll be celebrating on the mall tonight. The Nationals are headed to the World Series.
They've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Steven Strasburg. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.